Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
How are you able to release and have an instrumental song become a huge deal?
And I forget who the disc jockey was, but he put the wrong side on. He put the Green Onions by mistake and played the B side instead of the A side.
No!
And that's when the change happened. These people started to call the station and say, play that song again.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GBWR.
Live from FedEx Forum, this is The Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Welcome into The Odds Couple here on Grind City Media. It's a Monday show. That means it's more thoughtful. Some would say more emotional. Some would say a little more salsa music. It's Lang Whitaker. I'm alongside CJ Hurd. Rob Fisher is here also joining us from the site of Super Bowl 60. Rob's in San Francisco. Rob, did you see any of the Super Bowl festivities while you've been there?
I saw T.I. here in the hotel.
Nice.
T.I. and Tiny. Yeah.
Nice.
They were here in the hotel.
Did they ask you for a selfie?
They didn't. They did not. No. So that was the closest to the Super Bowl I got, was seeing them here in the hotel. A lot of Seahawks fans staying here at the hotel as well. We're kind of in Oakland area, so we're a little further away. We're not staying at the normal place that we normally do when we're in San Francisco, because everything in San Francisco is crazy.
Yeah.
So we're in Berkeley, and but it was a good vibe, a good Super Bowl vibe here at the hotel, especially after seeing T.I. Yeah, the great T.I.
That's good stuff. You listen to the new T.I. track, Rob? It's a good one. It's a banger. Take you back to 2004, 2005. It's good.
I haven't heard it yet. No. But I'll get right on that though.
I went to the taping of T.I. Unplugged.
Oh
yeah. Storytellers, one of those. Okay. I don't know. Somebody I worked with was like, "Hey, they're filming this MTV thing down the street. You want to go?" So I went and saw T.I. He has a lot more hits than you think of. Like off the top of your head. You kind of think Rubber Band Man, and after that, it's kind of like,
no. Rubber Band Man, you can have whatever you like. Beat down low, top laid back. What you know about that ASAP? Yeah. Like, it's T.I. for me, because I'm in college right as T.I. is surging.
Live Your Life.
Live Your Life is solid. Swagger Like Us is solid as well. If it ain't about the money, like, come on. Yeah. So I'm in college as T.I. is on the upswing. It's like, oh yeah, I like T.I. T.I. is my guy.
Yeah.
This was my second time seeing T.I. I saw T.I. in the hotel elevator in Houston one year.
Huh.
He was performing at the Toyota Center, and we were playing at the Toyota Center. So saw him and met him in the elevator one year. He actually said hello and introduced himself because he was a big basketball fan.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, oh, okay, how about that?
Did you call him? Wait, what did you call him?
Did
you call
he introduce himself as
TIP?
How did he introduce himself? T.I. Clifford? What did he say?
I'm T.I. I'm
okay.
T.I. Yeah.
All right. What'd you say? I'm Rob.
I said I'm RF.
I'm Fish.
Yeah.
Well, the Super Bowl was last night, and it wasn't that great of a game, I guess. Well, I don't even know what was the final score? 29-7. Yeah. It was. If you're into defense, it was an awesome game. I enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed watching the Patriots lose. Like, for me, it was the Super Bowl of hating, because like I'm not a fan of the Seahawks, but I hate the Patriots. So I enjoyed just watching that game and hating on the Pats the whole game. I enjoyed watching all those blitzes in the first quarter, second quarter, the one where they had the two guys come up the middle. Like, there was some fun defensive stuff in that game. Seahawks ran away with the dang thing. They were the favorite. The favorites covered something like 50 of the 60 Super Bowls going into this, and we talked about on this show. If you think they're going to win, just bet on the team you think is going to win. They'll probably cover, and the Seahawks did that. Rob, was a game anywhere close to what you thought it would be? Did you expect them to win that easily?
No, I didn't expect them to win that easily. I had bet on the Seahawks, and I was nervous about it. I thought 4.5 was a bunch. You know, I thought there was a good chance it could be like a 4-point game or a 3-point game. But their defense was just spectacular, and it was very evident early on in this game that it was going to be a defensive struggle. And then when the Seahawks got a couple of points here and there, it turned into a blowout. So it surprised me that it was a blowout that way. But I did think, though, if it would be a blowout, that it would go that way. I didn't think New England would blow out Seattle. If it was a blowout, I thought it would be Seattle's favor, and it turned out to be that way. Their defense was incredible, and they made enough offensive plays to get the score out to what it was. And Kenneth Walker, the third, was incredible. Just kind of controlling the offense all night and keeping the Patriots off the field. And then when the Patriots got on the field, they were 3 and out. So it was a very, very impressive win by the Seattle Seahawks.
CJ, I heard you on Jessica Benson's show this morning. You enjoyed the game.
I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it. I don't need.
You're a Michigan fan.
This is my third time. Right. This is my third time saying this on somebody's show today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to watch good football. Good football does not mean points being scored. A lot of times points get scored because defenses can't tackle. They blow assignments. They're getting pushed around up front, right? And that's where the scoring comes from a lot of times. If it's good scoring, where it's, okay, I didn't just blow my assignment, that quarterback put the ball on a dot and that receiver made an incredible catch, I'm fine with it. I enjoy that as much as the next guy. I don't enjoy blown coverages. I don't enjoy dudes getting beat off the line of scrimmage. I hate dudes who can't tackle, right? Like, I just can't see that and think, oh, that's good football. What the Seahawks did and what that Patriots defense did also. We're because the score was 29, we're forgetting that through 3 quarters, that Patriots defense kept them in the game.
Yeah.
It was 12-0. No touchdowns had been scored through 3 quarters. It was a testament to high level, high quality defensive athletes on the field and good coaching. The fact that the Seahawks didn't blitz a whole lot coming into, I think they had the second lowest blitz rate in the NFL in the regular season. Now they're blitzing damn near 1 in every 3 plays in the first half. 33% of the plays on the defensive side of the ball, the Seahawks were blitzing, and then you're like, oh, okay, they're just gonna blitz them every down all game. And then the second half comes in and they just stop. They say, nope, we're not blitzing anymore. See if you can trust your eyes now. See what you can do, May. Let's see what type of quarterback you are. There's no blitz. There's still pressure, but there's no blitz. Make the right read, and May wasn't able to do that. I enjoyed the chess match component of the game, as well as the two defenses, particularly the Seahawks defense, playing at an elite level.
Yeah, I agree with all that stuff. It was fine. Like, I don't, I cared
and
who
they
won.
told it to Tater.
Yeah.
They told the Tater,
your boy,
kick field goals, punt, play field position. I love that
your
type
boy Kenny
stuff.
Walker was running wild in that game.
Shout out Memphis.
Kenny Skywalker. Yeah, I to me, like, the thing that's probably most memorable was going to be the halftime show. And I learned something last night about representation. You hear that word a lot thrown around. But for myself, like a white dude in America, like, representation, it's sort of like taken for granted, My wife is Cuban. and I've spent a lot of time the last 25 years in all these different places, in Cuba, in Puerto Rico, in Dominican Republic. Basically all those places that Bad Bunny named when he named all, I've been to all of them. I've seen what they're like in all those different places. And to see him on that stage kind of recreate that environment, from the dudes playing dominoes to the music to the house party, all that stuff, like it, I'm not Hispanic, but it kind of made me proud to have that as part of my background and to have seen that. And to see it on a stage like that was sort of unbelievable. I know my wife and all her friends were texting and they were like, this is incredible. I kind of got where they were coming from, and I sort of understood like why it was so special and why it was so cool. So I thought that was awesome. And then to me, the best part was with the camera pans over. I get it. Jessica Alba's there. That's awesome. That's Ronald Acuna Jr. I was like, are you kidding me? That's the man who's the National League All-Star who won it unanimously. So you couldn't tell me nothing after that. Like I was like, I thought the halftime show was awesome, but they had my guy Ronald Acuna Jr. up there on the stage.
Like that's a part of American culture of the United States of America, and our culture is the fact that we have a bunch of different cultures over here.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm black. I have no clue what's going on in the Latin community.
Yeah.
I don't think I know any non-Mexican Latin Americans. Right? Like I know 2 or 3 through my wife that are Mexican American, but I don't know any Puerto Ricans. I don't know anybody from the DR that I can think of.
Yep.
Cubans. Like I don't know anybody from those islands in the Caribbean. But to see that on display is like, yo, that's it. That's not. We talk about the melting pot all the time. And my history teacher, shout out Coach Jenkins, would always tell us, hey, it's not a melting pot. Think of it more like a salad, where all of these things come together and they work and they find a way to make it through tough times together. And to see that culture on display, just like seeing Kendrick Lamar and African-American culture, and particularly West Coast black culture on display last year. It was like, oh yeah, this is cool. Why would we not want to embrace that, Rob? Why would we not want those types of people over here shaking their ass and playing dominoes? Like playing that dominoes game looked fun as hell. Like why would I not want to take part of that?
Or like when he walks up and he gets the little shot of rum in the little red cup, like it just felt very First of all, it felt very realistic, like having been to a lot of those places and seeing a lot of that stuff. Like it felt, oh, this is like he got it. He captured all this stuff. And then like just the music was great too. Like so I thought the whole thing was pretty awesome. So
I thought it was just entertaining as hell. I mean that was the thing to me to watch a guy perform and to not understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yet to find it as entertaining as I did, I thought was impressive. That was because it was everything you guys have talked about. You know, the culture and I think he hit it right on the head. And but he was entertaining. I mean, he electrified an entire stadium. With his performance. And so to me, I thought it was great. You know, there have been Super Bowls in the past where they've been artists that I don't necessarily know their music, and some have been good, some have been bad. But this one I thought it was really good. I thought it was fascinating and it was entertaining, and that's what you want in a halftime.
And give the NFL credit for doing this. Like,
I'm not giving the NFL credit.
I know you're not, but like look, I'm from Atlanta, and for me sometimes representation was like when Outkast is involved with it or whatever.
Yeah.
They had the Super Bowl in Atlanta a couple years ago and they made Maroon 5 the halftime act. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And then they let Big Boy come on and do like a verse of a song. But like, and someone, actually the Athletic had a review of the halftime show. And the first comment was like, we should give the NFL credit. No matter how this happened, even if they stumbled into this, they kind of hit like a home run on this halftime thing. And they, did what they have not been able to do a lot of in the last few years, which is be on the right side of history with this thing when it ends up. So I'll give the NFL credit, even though they just turned it over to Jay-Z, but somebody did the right thing. And
more than that, they don't care about history. They care about your dollars.
Yeah.
This is the same NFL. You bring up that Atlanta Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You're in Atlanta. Hip hop, rap,
T.I.
T.I. himself, T.I.P.
Mr. Rubber Band Man.
The Rubber Band Man is there.
Yeah.
Young Jock is there. Outkast, Jermaine Dupri, all of these cool artists are there and they won't do the performance because of the Colin Kaepernick piece of it. Because he has been blackballed out of the league, and we all know he's been blackballed by the NFL out of the league. That's how you end up with Maroon 5 at the Super Bowl in Atlanta. It is a situation where what the NFL cares about is money. They care about the bottom dollar. The NFL said, hey, Jay-Z, help us out here. Bring us the best entertainers you can. Bring us the ones that's going to make us a bunch of money. Jay-Z said, hey, there's this dude over here. He's popular. He's the most streamed artist in the world, not the nation, in the world. Aren't y'all trying to be global? Y'all want these global dollars? Go get the dude who's the most streamed artist in the world. They say, yeah, cool. Any problems with him? Like nothing major. He doesn't speak English. We don't care. That's fine. We're gonna get these dollars, dog. The NFL is not a beacon of morality one way or the other. They're not on anybody's side. The side they're on is on that almighty dollar. That's the only thing they care about. But to your point, respect to them for being principled enough to only care about money.
That's true.
Like there's something to be said about that.
They also got lucky because the dude goes out and wins the Grammy 7 days before. Like his album wins Album of the Year. When they booked him, I don't even know if that album had come out yet. Like when they started talking about this.
I think it had.
Had it? I don't know. Either way, like the other thing I thought of was is this the first halftime performer who was in the Royal Rumble? Like I think he's got to be the first ever halftime headliner for sure.
Who else would it have been who get there?
I mean, maybe like one of the guys who did a verse on a song was involved in WWE.
Like Nelly hadn't been. Nelly had done a verse in a couple of Super Bowls.
I don't know, but I mean, he's got to be the first one to ever the headliner of a halftime show. He wrestled in the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. Like he was in a few matches a couple of years ago. Great physical wrestler too. So when he did the fall off the house, I was like, oh yeah, he knows how to do this. He's this man wrestled Damian Priest. Super Bowl 61 halftime show odds are out. I went and looked.
Okay.
Best odds, Miley Cyrus.
Really?
Plus 310.
Okay.
Then Cardi B plus 440.
Okay.
And then Taylor Swift plus 490. I would probably have Taylor Swift the favorite. At least like until she says no, right? Don't you? She's got to be your first ask every year until she says no, don't you think?
Yeah, and I think she's got something new coming out again.
Does she? She always has something coming out.
So she could win the Grammy next year, and then you have her as the halftime performer. So I think that'd be 3 years in a row that you'd have the Grammy winner be your halftime performer.
Interesting. The fourth best odds are Lil Wayne plus 520, and then A$AP Rocky. Like I don't know if he has enough hits to sustain a halftime show.
He could do 15. All of these people.
I mean, to be fair, like most people,
minutes,
a lot of people don't know the hits of Bad Bunny, but it was just good.
I mean, The Weeknd did some. And that, speaking of being international, Weeknd from Canada. Speaking of
Bieber's on this list, J. Cole, Drake, Ariana Grande, Harry Styles. Harry Styles would be interesting.
Harry Styles would be. If I had,
it's in Los Angeles next year.
What's the Taylor Swift odds?
Plus 4 or something. Plus 4.
When is it in? Is it Nashville? Rob, do you know when it's in Nashville?
Well, I don't know. It's got to be next year's in Inglewood.
Yeah. I don't know if it's been announced when it's going to be in Nashville.
If they've announced it, but the assumption is that the stadium that is being built.
It's in Inglewood next year and Atlanta in 2028. That's all they've announced.
All right, I got you. I'm leaning towards putting money on the Taylor Swift side of things because, like you guys said, you make her tell you know. But they might be saving that for when the Super Bowl goes to Nashville.
2029 is expected to be Vegas, the Allegiant Stadium.
Okay.
Apparently, that's what it says.
Didn't they just do Vegas? Didn't Usher perform in Vegas? For the Super Bowl?
Usher. I don't remember where that was.
Speaking of great Atlanta artists that they could have gotten. But
didn't do it. The other thing that Rob has on our great rundown for today, the Olympics. Have you guys watched any of the Olympics so far? Just officially kicked off. I was up this morning. I watched some women's luge. I watched some downhill skiing. What have you gotten into, Rob?
Well, I saw being out here on the West Coast, we've been able to see like live stuff late at night and also some replays of stuff. I watched the replay of the opening ceremonies. Andrea Bocelli can sing. There's another guy. I don't know what the hell he's saying, but he can sing whatever the hell he wants. And
I believe he's saying Nessun Dorma, which is a famous aria.
It was incredible, whatever it was. And I was watching that and thinking to myself, okay, so who's the American that sings the big song when we have the opening ceremony?
Mariah Carey.
Was it not Mariah? Was it not Mariah?
She sang it there.
Yeah. So I watched the Lindsey Vonn fall. I watched that live.
Wow.
Which was unfortunate that she went down, and not only that she went down, but then the race was delayed like 45 minutes because they had to helicopter her out of the hill.
Yeah.
And that was pretty crazy to watch. Last night I watched the Quad God in figure skating.
Yeah, the Quad God.
Ilya Malinin. He was unbelievable. Won gold. And then Breezy Johnson.
Because he looks like the guy in Blades of Glory, not Will Ferrell, the other character. Like he actually looks like John, whatever his name is, Hader.
Yes, and Breezy Johnson won the downhill in the event that Lindsey Vonn got hurt. Breezy Johnson won the gold there, so that was kind of cool. One thing I'm disappointed about in the Olympics so far is there's not much to bet on the Olympics. Like you go to the betting lines today, and on FanDuel at least, and you can bet on the hockey games, men's and women's hockey games, and you can bet on curling. And that's it.
Yeah.
Those are the only two things you can bet on. So curling, the United States is, let me see what it was. It was minus 1.5 against Sweden today in the curling. And that's at minus 132. So USA a favorite over Sweden.
There's also like the hockey, they're having issues in the hockey, the women's hockey. They've had a norovirus breakout. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
So they canceled a bunch of games and they're postponing games. They quarantined some of the teams. I don't know if that, I guess that hasn't reached the men's side. The men's thing, they're having an issue though, because the rink's too small. It's 3 feet shorter than in an NHL rink. And I don't know why that is. I guess they just decided. It seems very Italian for them to just build it and be like, yeah, it's good. We'll just go with it. So it's 3 feet shorter than a regular rink, and so they were saying that's going to make the games faster and crazier and change some of the, I guess, geometry of the games. But I watched some of the luge this morning. It's fun to watch. Made me wonder, like, how do you find out this is what you're good at? You know, like, where you just like sit.
And how many times do you crash before?
Oh my gosh. Have you watched? There was one yesterday, the bobsled, like the 4-person bobsled crash at the start, and it's almost comical because there's just people falling all over the place. And
that was us.
Yeah,
that was our team.
Yeah, it might have been us.
Yeah.
And once you fall, you can't really stand up. Speaking of music artists, like how about Snoop Dogg as this like now Snoop Dogg and Flavor Flav have become like the 2 most important Olympians for the United States. Like those dudes are just all over the broadcast showing up. Flav was at the Super Bowl last night. I saw he tweeted. He was like, I'm heading to the Olympics tomorrow. Like straight from the Super Bowl. Like these guys are our most important sports correspondents now across the country. So
crazy.
The other thing, just real quick, I watched the waste management final last night. Did you see this? It was on like right when the Olympics were, when the Super Bowl was about to start. Hideki Matsuyama had the lead, 1-shot lead, gets into the 18th hole. It's the waste management. People are drunk and yelling and stuff. He has a putt, like about a 20-foot putt for birdie to seal the tournament. And somebody yells in his back, like right as he's about to hit. And he steps off and, furious, steps off, gets mad, takes his time, gets back together, goes back up to his putt and misses it. Gets the par. They go to a playoff hole against Chris Gotterup. On the playoff hole, he's about to hit his drive. Somebody yells again. He steps off, furious. They say the second time was a chair making a noise at a security guard. I don't know. But anyway, he got screwed up twice. Second time, he steps off, steps back up, drives it into the water, loses in the playoffs. So, like, if you're Matsuyama, you got to be furious the way that played out. But it is the Waste Management Open. That kind of crap happens all the time there. So, anyway. All right, let's take a break. We get back. We got Who Said It, and then we got some fish nuggets. We got other stuff to get to. You're watching The Odds Couple here on Grind City Media.
Who Said It? Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Duke is suing their quarterback because Darian Menza announced he was entering the transfer portal last Friday. So Duke said, no, you're not.
I'm all for NIL. I'm all for player freedom to transfer and player empowerment. But just saying, I signed the contract, but the contract doesn't matter. I don't understand how that works.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Who said it? Who said it? Who said it?
Welcome back to the Odds Couple here on Grind City Media. I'm Ling Whitaker alongside CJ Hurt and Rob Fisher. And it's time for the game show that has been sweeping the country coast to coast, LA to Chicago, Memphis to Bristol, Connecticut. It's time for Who Said It? There is some breaking news about Lindsey Vonn. I saw here. Her father says that this is the end of her career if I have anything to say about it. The quote's hilarious because he goes, she's 41 years old. This is the end of her career. There will be no more ski races for Lindsey Vonn as long as I have anything to say about it. Which makes it sound to me like I don't have anything to say about it. Like
He's 41, right? Like, who's still not doing something because they mommy and daddy said something
he's
about
super
that?
definitive,
41.
and then he has to throw in there, as long as I have anything to say about it. No, she ain't listening to you, buddy. She's 41.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to a couple things here. For bonus clips, there was a clip that went viral this week of a basketball player from UIC with his jump shot that was a sort of a broken jumper. His name is Ty Walters Whitaker.
Ooh, it's so ugly.
No relation, as far as I know.
Look at this. Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
And he shoots it left-handed.
Left-handed. That looked right-handed.
Well, it's from the right side, but it's with his left hand.
He
like
brings it
it's like over in here.
into a circle.
He's shooting 33% from three. Like, he's a pretty good shooter, apparently. I went and looked up clips of him in high school. Like, he's always shot like that. It's not as pronounced looking earlier. And there's other clips where he drives and he shoots like a more traditional jump shot. That must be his like set shot, 3-point shot. But so that was like getting a lot of talk on the internet this week. And then there were some other clips I saw that kind of tie into this, other basketball unconventional looking plays. In the Celtics game the other night, there was a loose ball. Watch the Celtics mop guy throw this ball back. Do you think this guy's ever thrown a basketball?
No, I saw this happen.
Oh, my goodness.
He's like, the arms crossed, the ball's flying out of there at an angle. I don't know what's going on. You would think like he's around basketball all the time. He would probably be a little more conditioned, you know, but maybe not.
And if you can't chest pass it, over the head,
roll it
over or roll it back.
Bounce pass. Yeah,
that was.
I don't know. Maybe he was trying to do something cool was the only thing I could think of. Like trying to like put some English on it, you know, or something.
Gotcha.
Well, it didn't look cool.
It didn't look cool. And then like I ran into this clip on social media this week too. We're talking about bad form in basketball. What about the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes? Watch Cody Rhodes' jump shot. Like this guy might have the worst jump shot of all time.
He's a wrestler. Wrestlers don't know how to shoot the basketball.
They're usually athletic.
Oh. Yeah, that's how I'd expect a wrestler to shoot. Just straight
he got it there.
Yeah.
It's like flat-footed.
It's like a chest pass shot. Look.
He doesn't even jump.
No. This is like when you like bring a fan out of the stands to shoot for a free T-shirt or something. Like,
I love that he's doing this in dress shoes and a vest and a tie.
Well, he wears that all the time out of the ring.
Yeah.
It's like his look. But yeah, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. Not much of a jump
shot. That shot is an American nightmare.
There is a video of his dad, Dusty Rhodes, playing in like a celebrity game in the 80s, and he's like giving people work. Like his dad's pretty good at basketball, even though he's like giant. But it's a good clip if you can find that on the YouTube. Another bonus clip I just thought we should take a look at. Rob, I know we like talking about food and eating. A Syracuse player did something I've never seen before on the bench. He was given an Uncrustable, and he took the crust off an Uncrustable.
Grow up.
How much crust can you?
I've never seen
Can
that.
you peel from a thing? So the crust of the Uncrustable.
It doesn't have a crust. But he took
That's
off
crazy.
something.
Grow up. Eat the crust of your
Just
bread.
get a spoon, get the jar, and just eat the jelly.
Just do that then. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
I don't know. I mean, the Uncrustable is like very convenient. I get it. I play golf with a guy, and every weekend he brings an Uncrustable. He keeps them in the freezer. He puts it in his golf bag, and by the time we get like halfway done, it's thawed out. He's ready to have his Uncrustable, like a little boost of energy. Yeah. And I know NBA players love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches as like a fitness nutrition thing. It's healthy, whatever.
When we went to the Tigers practice, when GCM went out there, I'm pretty sure they just had Uncrustables on the field. So, like, if you felt low on energy, if you felt like you were
sugar
getting
rush, a little
hungry,
protein,
get you some protein,
got everything.
get you some of that. Yeah.
We got them on the plane.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I've never seen anybody.
Uncrustables.
I've never seen anybody take the crust off an Uncrustable before. Kind of surprising.
Yeah.
All right, we got some clips to get to today. We're going to start with one. We're skipping the first one, right, Jacob? So we're going to start with this one. I'm going out. I'm going to stay out until about 7 a.m. And then I go to breakfast, probably go in town in the city, not sleep. I'm going to have my first drink in a month. I went dry January. I haven't had a drink since February. So I'm going to have my first beer tonight. Who said it?
Who said it? Any thoughts, Rob?
Somebody on the Super Bowl winner, right?
That would be my guess. It's not Kenneth Walker, is it?
No.
Okay.
I
think it's a coach, maybe?
It could be McDonald.
You want to go McDonald? Is there another? Darnold, maybe?
By the way, I like it when they call McDonald Michael McDonald.
Mm-hmm.
I heard him referred to as Mike or Michael, and I was like, why wouldn't you call him Michael? That's way cooler. He sounds like one of the Doobie Brothers.
You want to go with McDonald?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's roll with McDonald, man.
You guys are wrong.
Are you celebrating this one?
I'm going to stay open to. I'm going to stay out until about 7 a.m. and then go to breakfast, probably in town in the city. Not sleep, and I'm going to have my first drink in a month. I went dry January, and I haven't had a drink in February, and so I'm going to have my first beer tonight.
There it is. That was after they beat UConn the other night. Number 6 UConn, St. John's.
He's staying up till 7 a.m.
Yeah. Former Puerto Rico national team coach.
Yeah.
Rick Pitino.
Former Louisville head coach who stayed up till 7 a.m. having parties on campus.
He had some fun. All right, clip 2. Listen, when them cops hit that door at the hotel room and bust in there, hands up. What are you doing with these 5 girls? Oh, I got some mental health issues. I wish I could have used that. Y'all leave now because I'm working through some mental health issues. Who said it?
What? Who got caught with 5 chicks in the room?
Somebody had some mental health issues this week. Paul George, and he tested positive and got suspended, and he said it was because of mental health issues. This person was saying they wish they could have used mental health issues as.
I'm going to say Gilbert Arenas.
I'll roll
that
with it,
sounds
Rob.
like something that jackass would say.
Let's go with it.
They would say,
Mike.
Hey, but listen, when them cops hit that door at that hotel room and busted in their hands up, what are you doing on these 5 girls? I got some mental health issues.
He wishes he could have said that.
I never watched that podcast. I only consume it in the clips
Me
that
too.
cross my social media.
Yeah.
It seems like a bunch of shenanigans popping off over there. That's Mason Cameron, right?
Mason Cameron, yeah. I forgot what the show is called. But you guys talking about...
It is what it is.
You guys
It's
talking
the
about
name.
meeting Atlanta rappers. I once met Mace at the Kroger.
Oh, man.
Yeah, in Buckhead. Yeah.
Nice.
Back in the day. Mason Bethea. Pastor Mason Bethea. All right. Clip 3. That was Michael Irvin, by the way, if we didn't say it.
Oh, yeah.
What did you like about the energy and focus from your team today? We came out locked in and ready to play basketball. That's what you got to do. But it's been very emotional around here. We played great the last 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and it just, turned around real quick for us. Who said it?
Who said it? College basketball coach. And that's pretty much all I got for you.
I can't believe you didn't get the Michael Irvin one. I thought for sure that was gonna or at least you would have seen that. That clip was kind of viral.
I didn't.
this
I
week.
missed that entirely. I hate that I did. Rob, you got a guess on this?
No.
I'll give you a
trying to
hint.
think of-
I'll give you a hint. It's NBA.
Oh, NBA.
Could it be the Los Angeles Clippers? I mean, they were playing great, and then they went around and traded guys and traded their team.
You want to go Ty Lue?
Yeah, let's go Ty Lue.
Wow, you guys are really close.
I know it wasn't the easiest week for this group, all the emotions surrounding the trade deadline. What did you like
Watch the
about the
emotion he
energy and the
delivers this way.
focus of your team today?
We came out, locked in and ready to play basketball. That's what you got to do. But it's been very emotional around here. You know, we played great the last, I believe, like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and it just turned around real quick for us.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Kawhi.
They just turned around real quick for us. Yeah.
Environmental activists. I like it.
Yeah, I appreciate Kawhi Leonard. All right, clip whatever this is. When he was here, he wore our jersey. He played hard and competed. The only thing I can say is thanks for the time he spent with us. He always worked, always tried, and was a teammate. Now it's exciting for him to start somewhere else. We just wish him luck and say thanks for wearing our jersey. Trade deadline time around the NBA. Lots of people moving places. Who said this?
Gosh. Thanks for the time he spent. He worked, tried, and was a teammate.
He always
That's
worked,
great
always
stuff.
tried, and was a teammate. No adjective to that. Was a good teammate. Was about he was a teammate.
I bet that the good in that is implied. Maybe. Kleiman didn't say this about Jaren, did he?
No.
Okay.
Could it be? I'm trying to think of guys who were traded, who they're kind of happy to see him go. I mean, Darius Garland, and him being traded. Could it be someone from Cleveland?
You think it's somebody from Dallas about Anthony Davis?
No, because
Okay.
always tried and always worked. I don't think it because he just never was on the floor.
He was a teammate though.
He was a teammate.
Was that?
And to start somewhere else. Garland wasn't starting, so maybe.
All right, you want to roll with somebody from Cleveland?
Yeah. How about Jared Allen?
Let's go with it.
We don't have video of this, but we have it's his transcript. It's Jordy Fernandez talking about Cam Thomas, who they waived, who just re-signed with the Milwaukee Bucks, I believe.
Okay.
Today. But yeah, he was a teammate.
He was. He was that.
I don't think that there was good implied in that.
No, that wasn't. There wasn't. Now that I know who said it.
Once you know who it's about,
Yeah,
like
it's
who
like,
said
okay.
it, yeah, then that's why we call the segment "Who Said It" because it's all about who said it. All right, got one more, last one. We just had a lot of quit in us tonight. That's something that's been consistent in our team. If we're not comfortable and things don't go our way, we will just quit on you. You can't do that in big games. You can't do that anytime in the SEC. You can't do that at a program like this. Who said it?
Oh, I'm blanking on the coach's name. Rob, do you have any guess?
I would guess Cal.
I see. Go ahead.
CJ's looking stuff up on his phone, which is illegal.
I'm trying. Oh, okay. Then never mind.
It's against the spirit of who said it.
But I don't know if they lost the game this weekend in a big game.
Arkansas won by 20 this weekend.
Arkansas did?
Yeah.
Rob, I think this is Tennessee women's basketball coach, and I was looking up her name because they got demolished by South. I watched that. That was the thing I watched. You were talking about watching Waste Management before the Super Bowl. I watched South Carolina and Tennessee. Like, number 3, South Carolina, number 17, 19, whatever they were. Tennessee, SEC, first place on the line.
Yep.
Both of them, one loss in the conference. And that game starts, and Tennessee is giving South Carolina fits, running up and down the court on them, playing real fast. And they get hit one time. Like, that's right, we're playing South Carolina. We're playing Dawn Staley's team. Raymond Johnson's out here. Let's just stop. I can't think of her name, Rob, but I'm like 80% certain it is Lady Volunteers head women's basketball coach.
Let's go with the Lady Vols head
We just had a
basketball
lot of
coach.
quitting
All right.
tonight, and that's been
Kim
something that's
Caldwell.
been consistent
Kim
with our team
Caldwell.
is
Yeah.
We're not
Coach
comfortable
Caldwell.
and things don't go our way, and I have a team that'll just quit on you. And you can't do that in big games. You can't do that anytime in the SEC.
Dang.
You certainly can't do that at a program like this.
I don't know. How do we feel about that?
She's right.
Yeah.
I watched. You when you watch these games, you can tell Like, oh, this team is just outmatched. And while Tennessee is outmatched a bit this year against this year's South Carolina team, like they seemed like they were seeing ghosts of South Carolina teams past, where it was, we forgot for a quarter. Now we remember South Carolina's supposed to be better than us. And look, there they go out there. Just unnecessary, uncharacteristic mistakes by Tennessee in that one. They stopped running. They stopped playing fast. They let South Carolina do whatever they wanted to in the front court. Yeah, she's right to call them out in this way. And you hope that they respond.
You hope. She was furious. All right.
That's what she should have been.
Yeah, probably. We got some angry coaches this week. It's that time of the year. Everybody's just had it. Everybody's ready for a break. Vacation.
The madness is coming in college basketball. Like, March is around the corner.
Yeah.
And if that's how you're going to play against South Carolina, I got news for you ladies. We get to the round of 32, we're going to be playing a good team. Yeah. Y'all better wake the hell up.
Well, this team has a lot of quit in them. They're tough game. They might just quit on you. I've never heard a coach say that. It's pretty good. All right, let's take one more break. You're watching The Odds Couple here on Grind City Media.
Big Ben Bennett, do you have your new football coach over in Nashville?
We do, yes. Robert Saleh. This is why I'm stoked. Starting in 2019, number 2 total defense, number 5 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 4 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 3 total defense. This dude's going to have a good defense. Like, he's going to be able to turn their defense around, which has obviously been an issue.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
Jeff Dunham. You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it. I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Memphis, Monday, February 16th. Tickets and Ringsider packages on sale now.
Big Ben Bennett, do you have your new football coach over in Nashville?
We do, yes. Robert Saleh. This is why I'm stoked. Starting in 2019, number 2 total defense, number 5 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 4 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 3 total defense. This dude's going to have a good defense. Like, he's going to be able to turn their defense around, which has obviously been an issue.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to The Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Welcome back to The Odds Couple here on Grind City Media. Lang Whitaker alongside CJ Hurt, Rob Fisher, and getting you through today's show and get you out of here. We've got a Grizzlies game tonight against the Warriors out in San Francisco, where Rob Fisher joins us from live. What time is that tip-off tonight?
9 o'clock Central Time.
9 o'clock Memphis time. Who's playing for the Grizzlies tonight? Do we know? Santi's out.
I don't know.
All right.
Santi's out. But I think
Walter Clayton was questionable.
Questionable.
Yeah.
And then all the guys that were out the other night are back. Cam Spencer, Cedric Howard, Jalen Wells, they're all back. So
maybe we'll get a Spencer versus Spencer start again, like the last time. Remember that? Yeah.
Is Scottie Pippen back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's been playing.
He'll be available. Ty Jerome's available. So they're both available tonight.
We're going to see both of them.
They both missed a game because of injury management, because it was a back-to-back. So so maybe we get both of them time. They start in the backcourt.
Yeah.
Rob, you have some nuggets for us? I'm hungry.
I do have some nuggets. I got some good nuggets today.
Let's go.
All right, you ready?
Nug me.
All right, the Seattle Seahawks are the first team in NFL history to win the Super Bowl while having 0 turnovers that entire postseason. Pretty impressive.
That's incredible.
Darnold was not good. right? Like lost in how bad the Patriots offense was. Darnold was not good. He just didn't make the mistakes.
Yeah, I think what's more important is that Darnold wasn't terrible. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't great, but he didn't screw up either. And that was like probably the more important thing for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Seattle Seahawks won a Super Bowl with the longest preseason odds since the 2001 New England Patriots.
Oh, wow.
60-1 for both of them.
Was that the year they cheated, or was it a couple years later?
A couple years later. Right. That was the first. 2001 is the first one, isn't it?
That might be the
that's
year
when
Brady
they beat the Rams.
replaced.
Yeah, that's the year Brady replaces Bledsoe.
All right.
Yeah. Only 4 players in NFL history have a resume that includes multiple Super Bowl rings and a season as the NFL's receiving yards leader. Cooper Kupp, and then Hall of Famers Jerry Rice, Michael Irvin, and Cliff Branch.
Cliff Branch.
Yeah.
That's an old school.
Yeah. Teams with 0 points in the first half of the Super Bowl are 19 and 102 in the playoffs in Super Bowl era, and 0 and 15 now in the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. No points in the first half means you're not going to win.
Yeah, might as well just end it after the
Yeah,
halftime show.
0 and 15 in the Super Bowl. Jackson Smith and Jigba joined Cooper Kupp as the only wide receivers to win Offensive Player of the Year and the Super Bowl in the same season, which is interesting.
Yeah.
All right, here comes some Kenneth Walker ones for you.
All right.
Kenneth Walker is the Super Bowl MVP. He's the first running back to win the award in 28 years.
Shout out to Terrell Davis.
Terrell Davis, that's right. Walker has not lost a fumble in the regular season or the playoffs in his 4 years as a pro.
That's crazy.
The most important thing on the football field is the damn football. Just don't give it away, man.
He toasts the table.
Yeah. How about that?
Safely.
Kenneth Walker III is the third player in Super Bowl history with multiple rushes of 25-plus yards in a single Super Bowl. He joins Washington's Timmy Smith in Super Bowl 22 and the Raiders' Marcus Allen in Super Bowl 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
You would think like Emmitt Smith would have multiple 25-plus yard rushes.
Right.
Well, no, because Emmitt Smith, like if there was a 12-yard hole, he would run for 12 yards. Like he never broke it. You know what I mean? Like he just took what was there pretty much. But yeah.
Walker also became one of 10 players in NFL history to rush for 130-plus yards in the Super Bowl, the first since Terrell Davis in Super Bowl 32.
Go Dogs. Yeah.
Go Kenneth Walker. How about that?
Yeah.
MVP. Patriots have scored a combined 3 points in the first quarter of their last 10 Super Bowl appearances, being outscored 27-3 in those games.
That's crazy. Combined 3 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they got 3. What did they get? 2 and 1? No, they got 3 in one game, and their other. So in 9 of those games, they've scored 0 points in the first quarter.
Yeah. That's unbelievable. And this is my favorite one, the last one. Ronald Acuna Jr. is the first unanimous NL MVP to appear in a Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah. I tweeted that last night.
That's right. That's where I got it. I don't know if that's actually true, but I believe it to be so.
Somebody pointed out to me on the X that one of the Super Bowls, I don't know if I can find it here in time. It was one of these random years. It was before the Super Bowl halftime show was quite as big of a deal. Here it is. The halftime show was a salute to New Orleans and the 40th anniversary of the comic strip Peanuts. The show featured performances by a clarinetist, a fiddle player, singer Irma Thomas, all Louisiana. It must have been in New Orleans.
Yeah.
3 local college bands, and apparently Jose Canseco was part of the halftime show.
No.
However, I don't believe he was a unanimous National League MVP.
No, he was not.
Never was, right? Yeah.
He wasn't in the National League, so no.
Yeah, no. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. I think I don't know. I came up with that nugget watching the game. I was like, it must be. That's got to be it, right? Acuna's got to be. Actually, shout out my friend Michael Lee. He's texted me that, and he was like, he goes, I said he's the first MVP, and he was like unanimous. And I said, that's right. I forgot. So, yeah. We got some college basketball. Stuff coming up this week because, like as CJ said, the madness is right around the corner. So there's some top 25 games coming up this week. There was some great games over the weekend. Saturday night was that Duke Carolina game. Houston against BYU.
Yeah.
You can see Darren Peterson against Arizona tonight, which should be a fun game. You might get to see Darren Peterson, I should say.
Undefeated Arizona.
Yeah. Maybe Darren
only
Peterson
1.5 point favorite.
Maybe he'll play some of the game. Maybe he won't. You never know. It's like a trick or treat. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to tomorrow. Manchester United is playing West Ham. And I don't know if you guys have been following this. I became a Manchester United fan, 20 years ago when Tim Howard played for Manchester United.
Okay.
I knew him in New York City. I lived in New York. He was playing on the Metro Stars. All of a sudden, he gets plucked up by the greatest, one of the great soccer franchises in the world, one of the great sport franchises in the world, and he gets signed by Manchester United. So my wife and I went to some games over there and got to hang out with Tim and his wife, got to go to a couple of games at Old Trafford, spend some time with him. It was awesome. And I thought, you know what? I don't have a soccer team. I'm going to pick this team because I want one team in my life that has like unlimited money. I've never had a team like that. I got the Falcons. I got the Braves. Grew up like with the Hawks. Like none of these teams have money. All of a sudden, like I could have a team and I have a reason to root for this team. Tim goes on, ends up playing for other teams, other stuff. But I've rooted for Manchester United ever since then. The last couple of years have been rough for United. Ever since Sir Alex Ferguson retired, they haven't been as good as they were for so long. Sort of like Bobby Cox leaving the Braves. All of a sudden, they're struggling. Can't really find their way. Or like Nick Saban leaving Alabama. It's kind of been a little bit of a mess. So 2 years ago, they bring in this guy, Ruben Amorim. He comes in with this strange formation. Like instead of all the teams play a 4-4-2, he's got them playing a 3-5-3 or something weird. It doesn't work. He won't change. Nothing's going. It's just a mess. They fired him a couple weeks ago, and they replaced him with Michael Carrick, who played in the midfield for United for years. He's a younger guy. Like these guys must know him from being a player. And now all of a sudden, the vibes are great. They're playing a 4-4-2. They've won 4 in a row.
Okay.
So tomorrow's their chance to win the 5th in a row. And this is important because there's a fan, if you look him up on social media, my son told me about it and I started following it too. Frank Eilert is the guy's name. He has over 2 million followers on social media because he said 2 years ago he wasn't going to get a haircut until United won 5 games in a row.
Oh no.
It's now been over 500 days. And his hair, he looks like he has a giant afro. This guy, white guy with this huge hair thing. So apparently the Michael Carrick knows about this, the United manager, because he said his kids showed it to him also. So the team is aware that tomorrow's game has these unprecedented stakes for them. Not only would it be fun to win 5 in a row, but they can actually get this dude a haircut for the first time in 2 years, 2+ years.
They're taking on, who are they taking on?
West Ham.
Okay.
And they've won 4 in a row. They look great right now. They have some injuries, but Bruno Fernandes is playing. And they've been pretty good these last few weeks. So
They should get that win. West Ham is 6-5-14. They got 23 points.
United's like 4th, I think, in the standings. They're in an okay spot.
44 points, 12-8-5. So do draws count? Draws don't count.
No.
It's got to be wins.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, they are. Manchester United is behind Arsenal, Man City, and Aston Villa. So they are 4th, like you said.
I mean, last year they didn't make the Champions League, which is like a disaster for them for not being. So this season they're not in it. Right now they're in it for next year if they can keep this up going down the stretch here. So, all right. Any free picks, Rob? Any bets? Anything you got on your mind?
I'm taking NC State tonight plus the 6.5 at Louisville.
Okay.
So there's a college basketball bet for you. NC State plus 6.5 tonight at Louisville is what we're going with.
CJ, you watching college basketball tonight?
Yeah, give me St. John's laying the 16.5 against Xavier. And I want a piece of that Arizona. Give me Arizona laying the 1.5.
Yeah, I think I would take them too.
Yeah.
I don't trust Peterson and Kansas and that whole situation. And then Grizzlies are on tonight too. Tune in 9 o'clock on FanDuel Sports Network. So that's all we got for you. Fish, safe travels. Where are you guys going next?
Denver. After tomorrow, we head to Denver and finish out the pre-All-Star break portion of the schedule on Wednesday against the Nuggets.
All right. Well, safe travels. And we'll see you back here on Thursday. CJ, appreciate you. John Roser, we miss you. I'm Lang. Appreciate you too, Jacob. We'll see you soon back here on Grind City Media.